My name is Riku Kashimura. I'm a junior in high school. I have a childhood friend, and his sister asked me to talk to him one day for help.
I'm sorry for calling you up like this, Riku. I have something I was wondering if you could help with. Toshi has been getting teased for being fat by girls, and it's making him binge eat. The fridge is literally empty now.
Wait, so he's eating more because he's being made fun of for being fat? That's what losers do.
What do you want from me? If I don't eat, I can't handle the pain!
But Riku is exactly right. You shouldn't binge eat. It's not going to solve anything. If anything, you're making things worse.
You two don't understand at all. You're not obese.
This is pretty much what I've been having to deal with this whole time. Can you cheer him on or motivate him to stop?
Well, do you want to lose the weight, Toshi? I know you've been a little on the hefty side since you were young because you love to eat, but Yuna's beautiful. I'm sure you'd look great if you lost weight too.
What? Me? Being a good-looking guy?
You should be able to tell that your sister is gorgeous. You literally share genes with her. So by the same token, you should be good looking too, if you lose weight.
What, seriously? Why didn't you say that sooner?
If you lose weight, you'll be able to show those girls who's boss. You just need to go on a diet, and you'll be in the cool kids group in no time.
I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna lose weight!
Thank you so much, Riku. I really couldn't handle his whining, but I guess you really do motivate him as a childhood friend.
Don't mention it, Yuna. I'm just glad you came to me for help. Plus, Toshi's an old friend. Toshi managed to recover fairly quickly, but he ended up giving in quickly, and Yuna asked me for help once again.
Riku is seriously a loser. He's been saying he'll try his hardest starting tomorrow for about a week now. He just keeps eating like there's no tomorrow and won't stop.
Think about it. If dieting was that easy, do you think I'd be this fat?
I mean, he's pretty used to his habits.
Riku, I have to ask for your help. Please help Toshi until he manages to lose weight.
What? I can't do that. Riku's a muscle maniac, and there's no way I could keep up with his training.
Shut up! That's really the amount of motivation you have towards losing weight?
Okay. I'll help. But don't worry. I won't make you do the same exercises as me off the bat. I want to be a personal trainer in the future anyway, so this is a great opportunity for me to practice. I'm still studying, but I know a few things I could teach you. Let's work hard!
Riku, thanks.
I accepted the task of training Toshi to lose weight. Exercises that aren't too intense. And walking to give him more stamina. From there, we slowly increased the intensity and the variety of exercises. After about 2 months, we started visibly noticing a difference with Toshi.
Don't you think I've begun losing weight? It's thanks to you, Riku! Riku, thank you so much. I'm gonna keep working hard.
Just keep imagining yourself losing weight. If you keep remembering why you're doing this, you'll start developing positive feelings towards losing weight. After 5 months or so of losing weight, Toshi became standard weight. Because his face also lost some weight, he shaped up and started looking good like his sister Yuna. Around the same time, he was able to start talking to girls more. He started talking down to me at school. Hey, you got a haircut and dyed it a little?
Yeah, I just picked up the best hairstyle for me right now.
Wow, you look so fashionable.
I mean, yeah, I'm not like you where I only care about muscles.
That's kind of rude, isn't it?
What? It's a fact, though. That's why you can't find a girl. How do you not find a girl when you're literally skinny? LOL.
I was starting to get a little pissed off at how annoying Toshi was becoming after he lost weight. But I was okay, since Yuna invited me out to dinner for helping him lose weight.
Don't hold back. Eat up.
You didn't invite Toshi?
He's kind of going a little crazy recently, so... Besides, I said this was a date, didn't I?
Dates are for people dating, right?
Really? I thought dates were also for people who might end up together.
Whoa! That makes it sound like maybe I have a shot with you.
Maybe you should try asking me out?
I mean, when she puts it that way, I kind of have to. I liked you, Yuna, from the beginning. That's why I was incredibly happy when I heard from you to help Toshi. If you want, do you want a date?
Okay, sure.
Wait, seriously?
I said yes. I liked you from the moment I met you too.
To be honest, I was regretting helping Toshi because of how annoying he was becoming. But I didn't care at all now, since I was dating his sister, Yuna. One day...
Hey, I saw Riku going out with your sister. They're not actually going out, are they?
Why are they talking about Riku?
I mean, I look better now, right? Riku helped me a little bit, so she went out with him as kind of a thank you. I guess he finally found a girl thanks to me. I'll have to have him take me out sometime.
What? Are you serious? I don't give a shit about your stupid diet, but no thanks to you losing weight, now Riku won't bat an eye towards us. Thanks.
You need to get fat again. You think you're hot shit because you lost a little weight? I can tell you're putting on cologne, but you really shouldn't because you smell terrible.
Wait, I thought I was attractive and could get away with anything now that I wasn't fat.
I guess it's pretty sad you can't get a girl, even when you're skinny. Maybe there's another reason, other than looks, that you can't find someone?
Riku, I'm so sorry. What should I do?
What? I only helped you a little bit, right? Figure it out yourself.
I was wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna go back to my old fat self if I don't fix this, because the girls will just bully me.
Are you remorseful for what you said to me?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. Only because you're my childhood friend. Pay for my lunch for half a year and I'll let it all go.
Half a year? Wait. Okay. I'll pay. So just, please, don't leave me. Also, can you train me again? This time more intensely?
Wow. Is he really asking me for favors now?
I'm sorry! Please! Please!
Okay, shut up! I'm gonna put you through hell this time around. You better be ready.
Yes, sir!
I never had a girlfriend because I was always into Yuna, my friend's sister. Anytime a girl asked me out, I rejected them. I know he complained to me a lot, but I still have to train him, considering I'm with his sister, and he's still technically my childhood friend. I can't just leave him to lose, so I'm gonna train him real good this time around. My name is Riku Sakara. Ever since I was a child, I was able to do pretty much everything.
Riku is amazing. He's only 3 years old, but he can read all the books in the classroom and even memorizes all of the materials. He's like that at home too. He seems to absorb everything fairly quickly. However, because he's so smart compared to everyone, he seems to have trouble making friends. Really?
They're all so boring. I couldn't make any friends because of how well I accomplished everything.
He's always reading books. I don't understand.
I don't know what he's talking about anyway. I guarantee you,
It's no fun to be with him.
But I was mistaken. I read a lot of books, but I didn't know the valuable things about life. Riku, you're so intelligent. You need to go to a big-time high school. I mean, honestly, do you feel like you fit in here? You're miles above everyone else's level here. I mean, if you go to a higher level high school, you'll find friends that fit your standards. I want you to enjoy your teenage years with your friends. Friends that I get along with. My parents couldn't let me go to a middle school that I wanted to go to because of financial reasons, but I scored so high that I was able to go to a high school I wanted to. I was expecting to be around people that I could talk about and get along with no worries. It's morning. I need to go to work. I feel like I was remembering a nostalgic dream, but I didn't really remember what.
Hey, Riku, do you speak German?
I don't really know.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I asked. I got an email in German and I'm in a pickle. Do you know anyone who speaks German?
I'm sorry, I don't know anyone.
How about you use a translation site for now?
Oh well. Can you handle it then, Maki?
Riku, I have to go handle the email. Can you take care of this?
Yes, ma'am. I'm on it. I can read German, but normal people can't. I have to blend in and not attract any attention. The 25-year-old company employee has to blend into the office. I don't want to do anything that makes me stick out. I just do regular work at a regular pace. I didn't want to go back to how it was before. Then, one day, I had to go on a business trip with a gorgeous boss called Maki.
Good work today. We're done, so let's talk about our game plan again tomorrow. So, do you want to go out for dinner before we go to the hotel?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You really don't act any different after you drink, do you? Quiet as always.
Sorry, I guess I'm not someone who just suddenly gets cheerful. She looks sexier than usual. Maybe because she's tipsy. I feel like all my coworkers would go crazy if they saw her like this.
You don't speak much other than when it's necessary. You don't even really state your own opinion. Is work fun for you?
I don't really know if it's fun, but I'm pretty satisfied with it, yeah.
Really? Don't you actually want to grow and spread your wings?
What kind of job would I be able to do where I can spread my wings?
You know I've noticed, Riku. You can definitely do better than you let off, can't you?
Are you drunk, boss?
Riku, you went to a great college. I know some professors there. I've heard about you. You speak English, German, and Russian. I'm sure you're able to do a lot of things.
You know about my uni days?
I don't know much. I just know you are miles above your peers in school, and that you reached levels of smart that no one else could ever dream of.
It's not really that big of a deal. I'm just your average guy. I'm sorry. I don't feel too good anymore. I'm going to head to the hotel. Also, if you don't mind, please don't mention anything about my past to my peers. I wouldn't be able to stay at this workplace.
Riku, hang on.
I almost ran away back to my hotel room. Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to be known. I'm living a fulfilling life right now. I don't want people to be messing around with me, or even worse, hating me because of how smart I am. It was a little awkward, but I had to go to a meeting with my boss in the morning.
This is our limit. If that's okay with you, I'd like to go ahead and start signing the papers.
How about a little more? I'm positive that our company is worth your money.
I don't know. Seems kind of risky, doesn't it?
This reaction is a little sketchy. I don't know if he's gonna go for it.
Boss, we have an issue! The data we were gonna use today, it's all gone! The HDD suddenly decided to kick out! What? You mean the one we were planning to use for the conference? I need that in an hour! Restore it! There's no one in the office that can handle that kind of process. Even if we call the support team, it'll take at least an hour. Well, do you have any other ideas?
Riku, can you handle it?
What?
Can you, or can you not fix it?
It depends on the state of the HDD, but I presume it's salvageable.
You can do it? Will you fix it for us?
I mean, I will have to look at the data inside. So if you're okay with me seeing the information, I'll try my best not to look, of course.
I don't care! Please, help us!
I managed to restore and salvage the data that was supposed to be lost. According to the client, I literally saved the company millions. Because of that, they were able to strike a deal with us that was larger than what we had anticipated. After we finished our party with the clients, Maki and I went out for drinks, with just us to the bar.
You really can do anything, can't you? You made me look good today. Thank you, Riku.
Don't mention it.
Your face is a little red today.
I'm full because I was praised so much today, and I'm full of gratitude.
I have to ask, why did you say that you're average or below yesterday?
I didn't have any friends during my time as a student. I've always been someone who can accomplish things without much effort. However, all I got was a nice academic record and hate from others. Until middle school, I had no issues with being above and beyond, even if those around me were significantly below me. But after I became a high schooler, I got tired of the jealousy and hate and became isolated. Isolation is miserable. And I noticed that I was not happy when I was trying to find a job in college. It was at that moment that I knew I had to go out into society and blend in, without making any fuss.
I see, but you were really shining today. Are you sure you shouldn't just use your gift to your advantage?
I'm just glad to be of help, but I'm afraid to stick out.
It's okay. If anyone at work decides to pick on you or single you out, I have your back completely.
Boss, I trusted her and started working to my full potential. I began completing tasks twice as fast as the average employee, and everyone was stunned. But because she had supported me, I was able to focus on my job without any disruptions.
Hey, Riku, do you want to go grab drinks today?
Of course! I'd love to. Recently, Boss has been inviting me out for drinks more often. Is this... Maybe I should be honest and talk to her.
Riku, I have something I want to tell you today. Do you want to go out with me?
What?
Oh, was that something I should have kept to myself?
No. That's not what I mean. I was just planning on asking you myself.
No way! I should have just kept it to myself a little longer.
I'm sorry. Let me retry. Will you please go out with me?
Of course. I just asked you out anyway.
I'm not alone anymore. If I'm able to utilize my abilities and skills to help those around me, I will. That's why I learned everything anyway.
I'm Riku Kobayashi, 25. All right, try again. Okay. Ultra shot! Ah, so close. Try shooting without yelling this time. Okay. You get distracted when you yell, so... sorry about that. Thank you.
Kobayashi?
Huh? Yes.
What, you don't remember me?
I'm sorry, I'm just really bad with names.
Yuri Okubo?
Oh, right, Okubo.
You remember me now?
Yeah. She was a classmate back in high school. She always got really good grades, unlike me. She was always glaring at me, so I try to stay away from her as much as possible.
You got a kid already? He looks pretty old.
No, I work with his dad. He's a client of mine.
Sucking up to your clients, even on weekends, huh? Pathetic.
What? No, it's not like that. He just asked me for a favor, and I like soccer too, so I said yes. I'm not sucking up to anyone.
All you care about is soccer. You haven't changed a bit since high school. I'm surprised you were able to get a normal job.
Why is she so mean to me? Yeah, what are you up to these days?
None of your business.
She got into a really good college, I think, but why is she so on edge? Riku, who is that? Oh, my classmate from high school. Oh, okay. She didn't seem to like you. What did you do to her? Good question. I had no idea.
Mr. Kobayashi, thanks for playing with Shu again.
Oh, of course. I needed the exercise.
Hey, we're going to a soccer match next weekend. Shu wants you to come with. Are you available?
You sure?
Of course, I insist. And it's decided. This is gonna be great.
Looking forward to it. Can't wait for this week to be over. He was a client of mine. He was a manager from Yotsube Ko. He was a big soccer fan. He's been playing since elementary school. And I love soccer too, so we got along in no time. And I really enjoyed working with him too. Okubo said all I did was play soccer, but I guess it worked to my advantage. A few days later, Yotsube Ko invited us to a party at a hostess club. Wow, I know her.
Oh, you okay there? Did you run into someone you know or something?
No. I think she's telling me to act like I don't know her. Fine by me.
Mr. Kobayashi, you're so good at soccer. You would have made a great soccer player.
Sorry, Mr. Kobayashi. All he talks about is soccer. Oh, no, it's fine. I love soccer too, so I can talk about soccer all day long. And playing soccer really helped me with job hunting too. If it wasn't for soccer, I probably wouldn't have gotten this job.
I know what you mean.
And soccer was what brought us together. You could have signed with anyone, but you chose us. Your business means a lot to us, so I'm really glad.
But you're not a professional or anything, right? I'm guessing you didn't have what it takes to make it as a pro. So, what's the point? It's just a sport. I don't think it makes any difference.
What's your problem? Leave!
Sir, it's okay. Everyone's got their opinion.
Stop defending me. I don't need you talking for me.
Do you know her or something?
Well, yeah.
So, I'm working at a hostess club. So what? You wanted to know what I was up to. Well, now you know. My parents went out of business, so I had to give up on college. I've been working here ever since. You want to laugh at me? Go ahead. Stop pretending to be nice. I hated you ever since high school. You didn't even get good grades, but you were friends with everyone. It didn't make sense. I spent my entire childhood studying, and I always got the best grades. But I was always alone.
Settle down. Come on.
Just shut up! Why did you have to come here?
Fool! He had more friends than you because he's a better person than you. But I guess you don't realize that. I feel bad for you. Mr. Kobayashi would never look down on someone like that.
What?
Sir, Okubo, come on, let's settle down.
Mr. Kobayashi lost his parents when he was in college, but he still put himself through school and landed a good job. You think you're the only one who's been through hardships? We all got our stories, you know. Mr. Kobayashi, he never gives up. He's always trying to move forward. I respect him for that. He probably learned all of that through soccer. But look at you. You can blame your parents all you want, but did you actually do anything about it? Now go. Stop embarrassing yourself in front of Mr. Kobayashi.
I'm sorry, Okubo. I knew you didn't like me, so I always stayed away from you. But now I know. You just wanted to be friends. I'm really sorry. I should have known.
It's too late for that now.
Sorry, but I just had to say it. I'm sorry.
You're such a good guy. He's right. You're just a better person than me.
After Okubo left, my client started crying, saying he was touched by what I said to her. Then he started drinking heavily. He lightened up the mood, thank goodness. Riku! Did you see that? That was amazing! Yeah, that was crazy.
I love soccer. It's the best sports ever.
I haven't seen her since. But if I ever run into her again, I think things will be a bit different. Maybe we can be friends. I hope so.
Never been to a soccer game before, but this isn't bad.
I'm Tsukasa Korea, 26. Today I had a meeting with a construction company. They were renovating the elevator. And I got a new family moving in today as well. 1205. That's the room Mr. Sato put out to rent. Wait, Nawa? I recognize that name. Hey! Hey! I'm Nawa! I'm moving into 1205 today. Wait, no way! Hiroshi Nawa? You went to Sekai High, right? Wow, no way! Korea? You're the concierge now? I can't believe you work here! He was an old classmate of mine, and he started laughing at me as soon as he saw me. How much are they paying you, huh? Man, it sucks to be you. You work for me now, I guess. He hasn't changed a bit. He was always like this. He was always hanging out with the bad crowd. He was always picking on kids like me. Let me guess, you're still single? What's it like being a concierge? I bet it sucks. I'm actually getting married soon. The movers are here. Shouldn't you be going?
Hey, the movers are waiting.
Hello, can we start? Sorry, coming! After the meeting was over, I got home. I can't believe he's living here now. I'm worried. Oh, my phone. It's Khan.
Sir, thanks for letting me take the day off. A new family moved in today, right?
Yeah. They might be pretty hard to deal with. If you need anything, just let me know, okay?
Hey, you okay? Busy day at work?
Oh, Elisa, you're here. Yeah, I ran into an old classmate.
I see. That can't be good. But you got this. Just focus on doing your job and you'll be fine.
Yeah, thanks. I already feel better. But I was right to be worried. A complaint from room 1205. I started getting all kinds of complaints. He left stuff out in the hallways. Bikes, toys, and even garbage. And he didn't care about the garbage schedule either. He just dumped his stuff whenever he wanted to. He also threw out cigarette butts out the balcony. And his kids drew graffiti on the walls. And sometimes he parked in other people's spots. And he also played his music really loud. Sometimes even past midnight. Something had to be done. I guess I gotta do it. I didn't want to, but I had no choice. Yo! What do you want? So loud. This is getting out of control. Yo! I heard you were just filling in for someone that day. So you're not even a concierge, huh? What do you do, loser? I'm with the company that manages this place. Look, I'll be blunt. I'm getting a lot of complaints about you. Where do I even begin? What? Oh, chill out. I got kids, man. Just get off my back. I understand that, but there's a limit. And it's not just your kids. What about the bike in the hallway? The garbage? And the loud music? You talking shit about my music? You better watch it, asshole. There's just no talking to him. Look, we're just minding our own business here, okay? Tell everyone to grow up. Now get out of here, loser. Now, I hate him so much. The manager and his neighbors tried talking to him after that, but it was no use.
You okay, dear?
The guy in 1205, he's causing me a headache. I don't know what to do.
Hey, I know. Why don't you talk to him? He might be able to help.
Who? They stopped complaining, finally. Guess I win. Wow, what the? Mr. Nawa, the Condominium Association is filing a lawsuit against you. We all want you to leave. What? What are you talking about? You know exactly what we're talking about. You've caused us nothing but trouble ever since you came here. What? Stop being crazy. You're all just too sensitive. I'm not going anywhere. And I'm renting this place from Mr. Sato. You guys can't kick me out. Actually, we can. Article 60 of the Section Ownership Law. It gives us the right to evict residents without the owner's approval. In other words, Mr. Sato.
What?
Good thing we talked to a lawyer. A few days ago, I talked to an old classmate who became a lawyer.
I see. This is a common misunderstanding, but see, the management company is in charge of maintaining the building. But the condominium itself, that belongs to all the residents that bought the place, so the place should be run by the residents. They shouldn't leave everything up to the management company. Do you guys have board meetings every now and then?
Yeah, but it's just a formality. They don't talk about much at these meetings from what I hear.
When it comes to complaints, there isn't much the management company can do. And these troublemakers, usually there's no point in talking to them. They don't listen most of the time, so in such a case, the residents must unite. Article 60 of the Sectional Ownership Law. If the resident is causing harm or trouble to the other residents, the owners can terminate their lease contract. They'll have to take it up to a vote and get more than 3/4 of the owners to approve, but really? As the management company, your job is to inform the residents about this so that they could do something about it. Also, you can help by collecting evidence of wrongdoing. Pictures, videos, voice recordings, all that fun stuff. There's a lot of things you could do for them. If you want to file a lawsuit, let me know.
So yeah, we got more than enough votes. But we still haven't filed a lawsuit. The rest is up to you, Mr. Nawa.
Ha! Screw you! You're bluffing! You want to go to court? Fine! Bring it on! But that'll cost you money!
The owners offered to pay for all legal fees. That's why everyone voted yes.
What? Who's the owner?
Me.
What?
You didn't know? My family owns this place.
What? I didn't know you were rich! Screw you!
That's enough.
What the? Wait, you're Elisa Minasaka from high school? Why are you here?
You lose. Stop embarrassing yourself.
Hey, Elisa, you're home early.
Huh? Wait, are you two?
We're getting married.
What? Why him? I know. You're marrying him for his money.
No. I only found out about his family business after we got engaged. You asked me out a few times back in high school, but I said no every time. And look at you now. I'm glad I said no. But Tsukasa, he was always nice to everyone. He was nothing like you.
Oh, and once we get married, we're gonna be living in the penthouse, so yeah. Soon after that, Nawa and his family left. I guess he couldn't stand the fact that we were gonna be living in the penthouse soon.
You really didn't have to buy me this place.
I know, but the view, look at it. It's so amazing. Anyways, I'm just glad it's over. Hope I don't run into someone like him again.
My name is Kaito Kasumatsu. My company has just the president and 2 employees. In other words, the only employees are myself and my coworker, Nakata-san. Nakata-san, you want to take a break?
Sorry, I still have to respond to 5 more emails, so let me finish that first.
Alright, well, I'll head out on my break then.
Okay.
Nakata-san hasn't taken any breaks at all recently. I get the feeling that you can't calm down unless work is done, but it's important to leave it for a moment and take breaks. But I guess I can't say much. I'm out here eating my lunch like it's snack time. Nakata-san, what happened?
Oh, sorry. Recently I've just been bursting into tears. I'll stop soon.
Nakata-san, let's take a break.
No! If I take a break now, I won't be able to concentrate again. I won't be able to go back to work.
Nakata-san, are you sleeping properly at home?
I think so.
Are you afraid of tomorrow? And that's why you cry? This is bad. She's probably holding on by a thread. Nakata-san, let's take a quick break.
How do I even do that?
That's...
I'll just cause problems for you, so I can't.
Nakata-san, thanks for your hard work. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, you too.
I wondered if saying see you tomorrow was even okay. She might be having a hard time because she has to come in tomorrow. This is bad. I gotta help her out somehow. But if I didn't say it, I got a scary feeling she wouldn't show up tomorrow. The next day, I went in to consult with the president, who popped into the office after a long while.
Huh? Increase workers at headquarters.
Yes. From here, we give instructions on projects for each branch to develop. But we likely won't get those instructions out in time.
That's why you just hand it off to all the other branches. Just send them the instructions and leave it to them. If you do that, you two are plenty enough.
You may not know this since you're always out on business, but me and Nakata-san have our hands incredibly full. We don't have the capacity to set up a system like that. If things stay like this, continuing the job will be difficult.
Are you saying you're quitting? If one of you quits, what'll happen to headquarters? How much damage do you think you'll do to the company? If you do something as selfish as that, not only will you be dismissed, I'll claim for the damages. The work rules also state that you can't quit for personal reasons, correct? If you understand that much, hurry up and get back to work.
Okay. It seems like Nakata-san won't be able to leave the company quietly. Huh? What happened?
I accidentally deleted a lengthy email. I'm sick of this.
Nakata-san, calm down. Go ahead and submit your resignation letter.
Huh?
You don't have to worry about what happens after.
Huh? But if I do that, you'll be left here alone.
I'll be fine. Besides, this job is impossible for one person, let alone two. If things don't change, the president will just hire someone new, right?
So you're saying there's plenty of people out there who can replace me?
That's not it. There's no one out there who could replace you. There's only one you in this world. So, I want you to eat a bunch of delicious food and enjoy yourself.
Kazumatsu-san.
Don't worry about me. If the president tries to harass you, I'll do everything in my power to stop it.
I can't.
It's fine. I may not have any redeeming qualities, but I'm just as strong as everyone else. If it seems like he won't let you quit, I'll have your back. Now's your chance to quit. Don't file the request form. Tell him you're quitting.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Nakata-san wrote her notice. However, the president wouldn't accept it. On top of that, he tried to back her in a corner by saying stuff like,
"You plan on leaving your partner behind and running away? You're the worst!"
and so on. So, I went to the president to have a chat. President, please, let Nakata-san quit.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Recently, she hasn't been able to do her job, and it's just been getting in the way. So please, let her quit.
Huh?
It's fine if she doesn't come in tomorrow. She's just wasting your money at this point. It's better if she's not here. Nakata-san, I'm sorry. She really is a nuisance. I'll do her part of the work.
Tuh. Fine, I get it. Make sure you do the work right.
The president finally let Nakata-san quit. She stopped coming to work, and now I wasn't able to leave. I knew what I was getting into. When I got home, my job follows me there, and I have no free time. I can't take any leave, and I'll probably pass out within the month. I thought this after 3 days had passed. I didn't know what to do. If this keeps up, I'll be seeing the pearly gates. I gotta quit, but I don't have the energy to. By the way, 4 days after Nakata-san quit, the president suddenly got nicer.
Hey, Katsumatsu! Go home. Get some proper sleep. And here, I bought you a delicious bento. Sweet up!
Huh? What about work?
Don't worry about it. Just get some sleep. Go on.
Huh? What the heck is happening? Then, one night, on the rare occasion that I was home, I got a call from Nakata-san.
Ah! Kazumatsu-san! Are you alright? Are you still alive?
I'm alive. Somehow. By the way, something interesting happened today. The president was nice out of nowhere.
Really? That's great! That was the result of talking with a lawyer.
Huh? You consulted with a lawyer?
Yeah. I think the lawyer contacted the president. He pointed out that the work times as well as the rules and regulations were illegal. And even though things turned out this way, it's not like I'm ungrateful to the president. So I decided not to file a lawsuit. And I think you will be able to quit with no problems.
I think that's enough for him to let me quit. The next day, I'm at my limit. So, could I please quit?
Yes. If you want to quit, then you can quit.
Thank you. I want to quit from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for everything till now. It's finally over. Okada-san, I can't thank you enough.
Did the president say anything mean to you at the end?
Not at all. If he did, the company would surely be swarmed with lawsuits and hounded by the labor department. He quickly let me quit.
Then let's celebrate us quitting. Cheers!
Cheers! I worked there for 3 years and 2 months. It sure was hell on earth. Anyway, this week, I'm gonna do nothing but sleep.
These past few days, all I've done is sleep too.
Thanks to you, I got my overtime pay as well. You truly saved me.
Actually, I owe everything to you for helping me escape. Komatsu-san, I truly thank you.
I'm happy the day finally came when we both have smiles on our faces.
Komatsu-san,
What is it?
I've fallen in love with you. In that harsh working condition, you saved me without caring about how hard it would be on yourself. Please marry me. I'll trust in and follow you for the rest of my life. Please. When I think of someone I want to spend the rest of my life with, you're the only one that pops in my mind.
Oh man! When you came to save me, I thought you were an angel. I thought to myself, I wanted to be with you forever. We both suffered together, and we were able to help create a deep bond with one another. From here on, whatever happens, I feel I'll only be able to think of our happiness. My name is Daisuke Nishino. I'm 27 years old, and I work as a system engineer. I used to work in the Kansai region, but I recently came to Tokyo for personal reasons. Since I don't have many connections here, getting work hasn't been easy. But I've been able to find a few small jobs here and there.
Mr. Nishino, how is your schedule looking? There's a long-term contract that we'd like you to consider.
That's great news! My schedule is quite open now. Later that week, I started work with 2 other temp staff at Sekafushi Systems.
The project we're about to start is for a new online service our company will offer. You are part of the startup team now, so don't embarrass me! This especially goes for the 3 temp staff members. I'll fire you if I catch you slacking off!
Whoa! We haven't even started work yet! We're already getting chewed out! The person chewing us out is the leader of the new project team, Mr. Era. I later heard from other staff members that this new project was all his idea. For the rest of the meeting, we were given an outline of the new service, as well as all the necessary systems we'd have to set up. Things are going to be tough at our new workplace.
I'm happy to have work, but I got forced out of my last job after I got married. I don't have a child yet, but my office wasn't comfortable for pregnant women or new mothers. It's not easy for married women to find system engineer jobs, so I decided to work as temp staff for the time being.
That sounds tough. A friend of mine living in America said that finding jobs is really different there. You don't need to put your sex or age or even your photo on your resume. But Japan still has a long way to go.
I'm in a similar situation. I need to take care of my father, so working full-time isn't easy. I'm grateful for the work that lasts a long time, but I don't want to overdo it. What do you think about our new company?
Mr. Era has decided on our project schedule, but a lot of it feels pretty poorly thought out. The deadline is pretty tight, and I wonder if we can finish on time.
The other staff members are worried too. Mr. Ezra seems determined to meet the deadline no matter what.
Even if we do manage to meet the deadline somehow, who knows what kind of problems we'll encounter on the way. It seems like a big risk.
Hi, Daisuke.
Good morning, May. Are you alright for time? Don't you have to get ready for work?
No, I've got plenty of time to talk.
Great! Do you think you'll be able to return to Japan on schedule?
Yeah, in another 6 months, things at the New York branch should be settled. But your work in Kansai was working so well, and I made you move all the way out to Tokyo.
It's okay. Your parents will want you living close by when you get back to Japan. And when you do, we'll get married.
Thank you, Daisuke. How is work going in Tokyo?
Don't worry about me. It'll take a little while for me to get settled in, so in the meantime, I'm working on a few different jobs.
I know you'll make it work, Daisuke. I can't wait to see you.
Me too. I've got to try my best to make it work here. Work is so tough. And I feel like we're the only ones working on this project.
The initial plan was so vague, so I guess it isn't surprising a lot of problems are popping up now.
But the documents you put together are excellent, Mr. Kago. Thanks to you, our work is progressing much more smoothly. Thanks. And your system arrangements are nice too, Daisuke. And Sakura, your troubleshooting work is impressive. Yeah, your quick thinking has saved us a lot of time.
It's nothing compared to the work you two are doing, but it really feels like the whole project would fall apart if we weren't there.
That's true. The project wasn't moving forward at all, and it was all because of Mr. Era. Everyone else is working hard. Mr. Era, I think it would be best to ask for an extension on the service rollout. At this rate, we'll never meet the deadline, and even if we do, there's bound to be some unexpected problems or mistakes that pop up. What? If you have time to complain about the deadline, get back to work and make it happen! That's why I don't like working with temp staff. Don't tell me you can't meet the deadline. Just do it! You just want to slack off, right? What did he say? To be honest, sir, the temp team is doing most of the work. You talk pretty big for temp staff. Learn your place and get back to work! Are you okay, Daisuke?
We could hear everything.
With a boss like this, we'll never get anywhere. I guess we'll have to do all the work ourselves. And thanks to our hard work, we managed to bring the new service online before the deadline. He's so stubborn. However, problems appeared that even we couldn't avoid. And then one day, 1 week after the rollout, even after the service went online, our work wasn't finished. We had to perform daily maintenance to ensure that there weren't any problems and come up with fixes when there were. There were bound to be things that we'd need to update going forward, so the team could never rest. Mr. Era! For some reason, people are able to access our customer information! What? Oh no! Someone with the knowledge could easily access this information from an outside server! What? I've secured the site. Mr. Era, in the morning you told one of our clients that the system manual was on the server, right? You could gain access to the server with an access code, but after they use the code, did you make sure to turn off the connection? Oh, no. I did! You're trying to blame me for your mistake! That's why I hate working with temp staff! What? That's it! I'm in charge of temp staff hiring for this project! I'm terminating all your contracts! Get your stuff and get out! Wait a minute! And just like that, all three of us were fired. We got a call from the temp agency later that day, telling us that our contracts were finished. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, there was nothing you could do about it. Mr. Era just wanted to hide his mistake.
It was a tough workplace, but I'm happy that I got the chance to work with you two.
I definitely feel a sense of accomplishment. I learned a lot from you both. It would be great if we could work together again.
Wow, that sounds like it must have been hard. In English, there's a saying, only the realists survive. You'll recover from this. I believe in you, Daisuke.
Thank you, May. After that, I stopped doing temp work. Not necessarily because of the lack of experience, but rather because my freelance work was increasing, and I didn't have enough time to take on other work.
I'm sorry to bother you. We just received a call from Sekai Systems. They're having major system trouble, and asked if you and your original team could return and help.
Wow, that was pretty bold of them. I contacted Miss Izuma and Mr. Kago, but both of them had found new temp positions that they liked, so we all refused. Several days later, it's an email from Sekai Systems asking us to come back. But the sender is someone I've never met before. According to the email, after repeated mistakes and problems, Mr. Era was let go. His successor wanted us to come back and help them repair the system. I remembered May's words. Only the realists survive. I won't make the same mistake again! Please! Take me back!
You don't work here anymore! Go away!
Thank you for meeting us the other day.
You? What are you doing here?
We're sorry to have kept you waiting. We formed our own company, Realtek, and we're ready to help however we can.
Thank you for coming. We'll need all the help we can get to restore trust in our company.
We're here to help. Just because you're good at your job doesn't mean that things will always work out. There's still a lot of absurdity in our world. But in order to survive, you have to be good at what you do. The three of us believe in what we're doing, and we won't give up.
My name's Haruto Amakawa. I'm 27 and single. Recently, one of my coworkers, Mr. Maezawa, has been trying to one-up me because he's married.
Hey! Did your girlfriend make you that lunchbox?
No, I made it myself.
I thought so. If my girlfriend made me a lunchbox that looked like that, I'd break up with her.
It wouldn't bother me at all if my girlfriend made a lunchbox like this.
Ha! I guess your standards are so low because you don't have a girlfriend. You'd probably even date a girl who couldn't cook, right?
This guy is so annoying. If I like her, I don't really care if she's a good cook or not.
But if you get married, she'd need to be a good cook, right? Otherwise, what's the point?
Your wife's good at cooking, right?
Yeah! They say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right? I mean, look at this lunchbox!
Mr. Maezawa's wife used to work at our company. They started dating and eventually got married. Then she quit. Their wedding was so extravagant. His wife said she wanted to have a simple wedding, but there was a rumor that Mr. Maezawa wouldn't allow it.
Yep, marriage is the best. Everyone should get married. I want to tell the whole world about how great married life is.
I guess the rumors were true.
You should hurry up and get married, man. Oh, but I guess you have to get a girlfriend first. Sorry!
This guy.
It's so sad that you can't get married. I know that you're focused on your work, but having a good career won't bring you happiness. Real happiness comes from having a partner and sharing your life with them. You'll never be happy if you only think about your job.
You've changed since getting married. You used to compete with me on getting promotions all the time. In reality, it was only Mr. Maezawa who was competing.
I guess I was still young and naive. After realizing how great married life is, I can't ever go back.
He's only a year older than me.
When I come home, there's always a delicious dinner waiting for me. The house is always clean and the laundry is done. It's heaven! She wakes up every morning at 5 a.m. to make my lunch. A single guy like you must be so jealous, right?
Wow, I heard that your wife is pregnant, so she must be really working hard. But she should remember to take it easy sometimes, right?
What? She's at home all day. What does she need to take it easy?
She's pregnant, right?
There's plenty of time before she gives birth. Plus, it's a wife's job to do all the housework, right?
Is this guy for real? But women shouldn't exert themselves too much when they're pregnant, right? What if she falls over or something while doing chores? You have to take care of your wife's health, right? Otherwise, something bad might happen.
What do you know about it? You don't even have a wife! Are you trying to say that I don't care about my wife?
I pity his wife.
Mr. Amakawa, are you all right?
Oh, Miss Matsuda. Miss Matsuda was a beautiful woman who worked in our office.
I've been trying to get in touch with Mr. Maezawa's wife, Yoshiko, for a while now. But the other day, I finally got through. Apparently, she's not allowed to use the phone when Mr. Maezawa's home.
What? That's awful!
He says that a wife's top priority should be her husband when he's home. It's terrible. Apparently, there are a bunch of other rules she has to follow too. I feel so sorry for Yoshiko, and I'm worried about her too.
Miss Matsura and Mr. Maezawa's wife had been good friends. I'm not in a position to judge anyone's relationship, but I don't ever want to be like him.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be with someone like that.
Mr. Maezawa continued to brag about his married life. He would always show me the lunchbox his wife made and tell me how sad mine looked. He even told me that my ironing skills were terrible. He said a bunch of other annoying things too. But I suppose he just wanted to prove that he was better than me because he was married. He couldn't compete with me at work, so I guess this was the only way he could find to look down on me.
Listen to this! My wife told me she wanted to have a painless delivery or something like that. But I set her straight. I said, how can you call yourself a mother if you're not willing to put up with a little pain for your child?
It's your wife who's actually giving birth. So wouldn't it be better to let her do it the way she wants? I don't think the husband should decide on something like that.
What? The husband has the right to decide everything in the family, right?
What century is this guy from? I don't know. I'd want to discuss things with my wife before deciding on anything like that. I would never tell her how to have our baby.
And that's why you're single. How can she be a good mother if the birth is easy?
What are you talking about? Even a single guy like me knows that that has nothing to do with being a good mother. And an easy birth? Are you serious? If having a child easily means you can't be a good mother, then what about a father who does nothing?
Are you saying that I won't be a good father?
I mean, you're basically doing nothing to help your wife, right? You're making your wife do everything, right? So who's got it easy?
That has nothing to do with this.
I knew I should just keep ignoring him, but this time I just couldn't stand it.
Mr. Amakawa.
Oh, Miss Matsura. So you heard all that?
I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I came to give you these papers, and I heard you talking. To be honest, I was moved by what you said to Mr. Maezawa. You're so kind, and I think I'm falling for you. I think you would make a great husband. Would you ever consider marrying someone like me?
What?
Do you think I could ever become your wife?
Well, yeah.
Really?
I've liked you for a long time, actually. I'd love to go out with you and someday maybe get married. Thanks to that terrible conversation with Mr. Maezawa, my romantic life began. I started dating Miss Matsura. Everything went amazingly, and 1 year later, we decided to get married. But around that time, things were not going so well for Mr. Maezawa.
I talked to Yoshiko on the phone yesterday. She said she took the baby and went back to her parents.
You mean Mr. Maezawa's wife?
Even after the baby came, Mr. Maezawa continued to do nothing around the house. He always bossed Yoshiko around and complained about the food she cooked. He invites his friends from his university days over a few times a week and has parties. I have to do all the cooking and cleaning up. I've got my hands full taking care of the baby.
He didn't do anything while his wife was pregnant, and it looks like he hasn't changed a bit since. What a terrible husband.
She says she'll come to our wedding, though. Do you think it'll be all right?
If she says she can come, then I'm sure it'll be all right. She's actually a strong woman. Mr. Maezawa and Yoshiko came to our wedding party. Yoshiko left the baby with her parents so she could come. They hadn't met for a long time, and the air between them was frigid. Apparently, they were in the middle of getting a divorce. Here, let me help! These days, my wife and I were trying our best to treat each other with respect and build a happy home together. Mr. Maezawa was still as competitive as ever.
Marriage is like the grave. People who get married have basically given up, I think. I love single life.
Okay, sure. Mr. Maezawa's one-upsmanship had reached comic levels.
My name is Riku Kurosawa. I'm currently facing a problem that, suffice to say, is probably the worst thing I've had to face in years. Oh god, what do I do? I can't find Miss Onizuka! Boss, sorry to bother you. Did Miss Onizuka already head home? Onizuka? Yeah, she went home. Oh my god, I knew it. Yeah, speaking of the devil, Onizuka was actually looking for you before she went home. I guess she didn't find you? No. I was dealing with some client trouble and I just got done dealing with that. Oh, well, I'm glad that's handled. Good job. Man, she did seem like she was smoldering with anger, though. She looked that mad? What documents did you not hand off to her? It's these, right here. Maybe you should deliver these to her house. Yeah, I thought so too. I kind of felt like I had no other choice. Make sure you let her know before you go into her house, though. Onizuka's my boss at work, and she's always got her hair up tight, glaring at everyone through her thick glasses. She's tough on everyone, not just me. She could make a grown man cry. The office has a bunch of rumors and stories about what happens when Onizuka gets angry. Apparently, she actually made the CEO of the company cry because he tried to cover up his lies.
Hello?
Hello, it's Kurosawa.
Oh, Kurosawa. What do you want?
I knew it. She's already mad. I'm sorry. Have you already made it home? I forgot to give you the documents that you asked for today, and I was wondering what you wanted me to do.
What I want you to do? Stop messing around and bring it to my house.
Yes, ma'am! I'll go right away! May I have your address, please? I was sweating profusely because of all the adrenaline. I headed to her house to hand off the documents.
Hey.
What? Who is this? Does she live with someone? Hello. Is Miss Onizuka around?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I went to the wrong room. I'm sorry. I'll be going.
Hold on. Are you messing around?
Huh? Wait a second. That voice. Miss Onizuka?
Of course it's me, you moron. What kind of comedy skit is this? Whatever. Come inside so I can listen to your excuses.
This is not at all what I imagined her room to look like. Miss Onizuka, do you live alone?
Can you not tell? Of course I live alone. Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah, definitely Miss Onizuka. Cuter than usual, but definitely her. Why am I less scared, though? I guess because she's cute?
And I told you to find me and bring the documents before I left work today. Why weren't you able to do that? I looked for you before I left work.
I'm sorry. I finished the paperwork before lunch and all I had to do was submit it, but I went to a different department and they needed help with their computers. The specialist wasn't in, so I had to stick around and help them with their problems.
Well, you are good with computers.
Yes, ma'am. Then I finished that. I had to deal with some client troubles. Then, once that was dealt with, you had already left work.
So, you had no time to eat lunch and kept running around doing work. Okay, I'll forgive you.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I should have at least put in a word.
You were probably too hungry to come up with that idea. I'll make you some food real quick. Stick around.
Seriously? Thank you! Man, I didn't know how hairstyle and glasses alone could change how someone looks that much. Am I looking at an incredibly rare sight right now? Are you wearing contacts right now?
Yeah?
Why don't you wear your contacts at work?
Because I can see the monitors better with the glasses.
I see. I thought you had some kind of history with wearing contacts and all the male employees being distracted by you or something.
What? Are you saying that I'm ugly with contacts?
You look better in contact.
Are you messing with me?
Oh god! I went too far!
Do you know how long it's been since I've had a boyfriend? Is that why you're messing with me?
What? No way!
Yes, way. I've never had a boyfriend, actually.
What? No way! You're so cute! Do you always go out looking like you do at work?
Well, yeah.
That's such a waste! Why don't you go out like you are now? You definitely find someone.
No way! I'm still the same person, so you're gonna be chased away by my attitude.
That's not true! I've never considered you to be a potential partner up until now because I've never seen you without your glasses. But now, it's a different story.
What? What are you saying?
You're so cute. It's like you've been hiding your looks all along. If you go to work like this, half the company will freak out. No, you shouldn't go to work like this. Definitely. Yeah, no.
Which is it?
Everyone will find out that you're cutest thing in the whole wide...
You're losing your mind because you're hungry.
We're so good. I'm completely yours now. Please marry me.
You're just starving. I think you could eat anything and think it's the best meal ever.
That's not true. You made this rice ball because you knew I was starving. Why wouldn't I love it?
Kurosawa, please stop. I'm not used to men talking to me like that. I'm going to think you actually like me.
I'm kinda serious. I'm just gonna keep going until you eventually fall for me.
Why are you so proactive? You sounded like you were about to cry on the phone when you were on your way.
Well, you were terrifying before I knew what you looked like. But recently, after I've been talking to you, I've been feeling like you're cute. Very cute. Incredibly cute. You're the one that broke down all the walls in my heart.
I really can't handle you saying that, Kurosawa.
Why?
Because if you really do like me, I would be really happy.
Happy?
I think any woman would be happy if their type started flirting with them.
Miss Onizuka, you're too cute. How did I never notice how cute you were? I was just scared the whole time.
Maybe I look completely different, but the inside is the same. I'm still tough on everyone, including myself. I'm not as cute as you think.
Please, date me! I'll take great care of you!
Huh? Oh, okay.
I flirted with Miss Onizuka the second I found out how cute she was, and we ended up dating there on the spot. However, everyone at work doesn't know how adorable Miss Onizuka is, let alone that we were dating.
Kurosawa! You need to focus! You're being very slow.
It's so cute watching you try to behave like the tough boss at work so no one notices.
What?
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.